Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, thanks so much for stopping by. Today we're going to be talking all about my favorites from the month of April. I did leave quite a few products out only because I feel like I've been talking about the same products over and over again over on IG stories, as well as in my recent Sephora VIB sale recommendations. So if you're really wanting to know about even more of my recent favorites, I'll go ahead and link those videos down below, or I guess my IG handle as well, whichever place that you want to check out, hopefully both. Let's go ahead and jump right into favorites. I'm going to go ahead and kick it off with beauty. The foundation, or I guess CC cream I've been loving all month long is from IT Cosmetics. But truth be told, I actually prefer the Illumination version. I had no idea I had one though in my backup drawer. I was gonna make myself finish this entire one before I went in to purchase this. Luckily, I found one. Unfortunately, it's in the shade light, so I'm having to mix it with some other products just because medium and IT Cosmetics seems to be my perfect shade. You can't go wrong with the original, but if you're someone like myself who does prefer a little bit more of a glow and a dew, Illumination is such a pretty formula. If you have never tried any of the CC creams, I highly recommend them. I had mentioned this recently, but I think when a lot of us read like CC cream or BB cream, you're thinking of something that's gonna be very sheer coverage. You can definitely sheer it out more if you just went in with a really light layer or mix it in with a moisturizer, but you can definitely build this up to a high medium coverage. It wears just like a foundation. It has SPF 50. I've tried all the formulas. I personally hate the matte version. If you had to go with one and you like dewy, go with the Illumination, but if you just want a great everyday one, CC Plus in the original formula is great as well. The next product is one that I've been talking about so much recently, both here on my channel and over on IG stories. This is the Jouer Essential Coverage Concealing Pen. I have mine in the shade Amber. While it does work great as a concealer, if you are looking for a foolproof contour or just bronzing stick, these are amazing. They do such a good job of just really building up so you're not left with like crazy muddy streaks right off the bat. I know sometimes contour pens, contour wands can be intimidating just because they have so much pigment. But with this concealer pen, it's very creamy and blendable. So there's just one swatch, and then as you can see, whenever you blend it in, it's not something where you're just left with a harsh line right away. So it's something that's very buildable and foolproof. That's the main reason I've been loving it, especially like on days today when I went in with a base that was a little bit too light for me. That's a great option just to add warmth, or if you're like a contouring queen and you want to go in and chisel everything out, this one would work great. Honestly, like cream contours, cream bronzers, liquid bronzers as a whole, that category in general has just been a favorite this month. I've been loving cream products. Speaking of cream products, my favorite brush for those products, the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. This is a $6 brush. This is another thing that I've talked about over and over again, but I mean, I've talked about it so much that it definitely earned its spot in a favorites video. This brush is $6 and it is amazing. It works great for foundation too, but something about the density is just right for blushes, cream highlighters, cream bronzers. It's dense, but it still has a nice movement to it where you're not having to push so hard that you're dragging the foundation underneath. It's such a great brush, and for $6, you just really can't beat it. I know I've talked about it so many times, but I just don't want y'all to miss out on it because it's such a budget-friendly brush. Okay, moving on to lips. These are glosses that I've had in my collection for quite a while, but recently I've been so good about shopping my stash, and I rediscovered my love for this one. This is the TooFaced Lip Injection Glossy in the shade Spice Girl. This isn't it on its own though. This is a combo that I've been wearing nonstop. Another lip product that I wanted to talk about in this video were the NARS lipsticks in the sheer formulas, but I've talked about those a million times. But underneath as a base, I'm wearing this K-Beauty Nakeup Face. That's the brand C-Cup Lip Tox Tick. It's in the shade 5 Stalker. First of all, can we talk about packaging? A++++. It's so beautiful and rose gold. Now, the formula of this, it has that minty tingle that the Buxom lip polishes have. When I first bought this, I wasn't that impressed because the reviews were saying like how tingly and plumping it was. So I just expected something extreme. And I guess since I had that thought in my mind, I was a little bit harsh on it, but I actually really do love the color. So it's kind of like I'm so bad at describing color. It's pink, but I feel like there's a bit of this like brickish orange shade to it that's very subtle. It's just a very easy, pretty color to wear. So I have that all on my lips. And then just to add, a glossy factor to it, I went in with the TooFaced lip gloss in a Spice Girl. This is such a pretty nude. And it's a gloss that has quite a bit of pigment. So I mean, like I said, you could definitely wear it on its own, but the combination together, I just love. There is that tingle. It's definitely more intense than the Buxom lip polishes. So if you feel like that one's too strong, then these would definitely be too much for you because they do have that nice little buzz to them. Moving on, the Mercier Caviar sticks are definitely no stranger to my channel, but she recently expanded her line, and this shade Sienna is what burnt orange copper dreams are made of. This is such a beautiful one and done type of color if you just want to saturate it all over your your lid, and then blend it on up to your crease. It's so beautiful. If you have a hard time keeping any sort of eye product on your eyelids, whether it's cream shadows, powder shadows, and you haven't given these a go yet, I would highly recommend them. They're just such easy products to go in and blend. You have probably like a 30-45 second window to go in and blend, but then once they set, they stay in place all day. I can go in and rim my waterline and tightline with these, and they're on there all day long. But especially on your eyelid, you will have no problem keeping these on there. I don't go in with an eyeshadow primer or anything. Or if you're just looking for something to amp up your powder shadows, you can use those as a base first, just like any cream shadow, and then apply some powder on top. But even on its own, the pigmentation of those are just amazing. Okay, I do have one other eye product in here. Since I have been going through and just really analyzing my palette drawers or just makeup collection as a whole, I've recently fallen right back into the Huda Beauty rabbit hole. When this palette first released, it was like the only palette that I used for months. I had to force myself to put it away because I couldn't put it down. Once again, lots of oranges, but purples as well. Something about that combination about orange and purple. We've discussed this many times. I just love that look. The formula for mattes more than anything, these are all the shadows that I have on my eyes today. I just went in with a little bit of Eden and then Amber and Blazing. And then I do think I went into one other palette just for like a tiny bit of a black shadow. And I would love to just have like a massive palette full of Huda Beauty matte shadows. You can't go wrong with any of them, but if I had to pick one personal fave, it would definitely be the Desert Dusk. I talked about this in the VIB recommendations video, but this is something that I have to talk about again. Why do I do this? It's like, I love it so much. I'm like, to come to my... That was weird. Don't worry, I hate myself for you. It's in the shade St. Barths. I love this just for an all over cheek glow. So that's what I have on my cheeks right now. I just kind of use it as a blush, bronzer, and highlighter in one. Obviously, if you have a deeper complexion, this would be a great highlighter for you. If you're really, really fair, this would just be like it is for me, just a bronzer, blush, highlighter all in one. It's so airbrush-like. It just like fuses into the skin. I love it. It's one of those products. I talked about this with... what powder was it just recently? It's one of those products where I feel like I could go in with a ton and it never looks powdery. Something about it fuses with your skin. It doesn't sit on top looking cakey and gross. And it's easy because I don't have to go in with a separate highlighter or a separate blush. I could just do bing, bang, boom, done. Moving on. Sorry, water break. Who else does this? Something about styrofoam cups I love. I just like to refill them throughout the day and then keep it with water. But if you were wondering, this was a Coke Zero with cherry and vanilla. I'm not the biggest soda drinker, but every now and then I just get that craving for one. So I ordered that today and it was really good. I've been missing out because that was delicious. I'm typically pretty picky with hair products. I normally buy salon quality hair products, but L'Oreal had sent these over as PR and I was out of shampoo and conditioner and I was like, whatever, let's give it a go. I'm really impressed by these. So it's the L'Oreal Elvive Dream Lengths Restoring Shampoo and Super Detangler Conditioner. I can't figure out what the scent is. It definitely has that like spun warm sugar type of scent, but then something like floral and fruity too. It's such a good combination and I love that it lingers in your hair. They also sent over the, I think it's like a leave-in conditioner detangling cream. I've used it once or twice, it's good, but I honestly didn't feel the need for it just because this did such a good job detangling. And typically for my leave-in conditioner, I go in with the Davines, what is it? Oil, something like that. I love that stuff. It just does such a great job at making my hair feel silky and smooth. But even on days when I skip that oil, just the way that my hair feels with the shampoo and conditioner, I was really impressed. Like I said, I'm typically really picky with shampoo and conditioners. Before this, I was using the Davines Love shampoo and conditioner. Those are on like totally opposite sides of the spectrum with price points. But honestly, I'm just as happy with the way that my hair looks and feels. Now, if you are someone who has like extremely color treated hair, I would recommend going in with better shampoo and conditioner. But I haven't had any color in my hair in forever. And I don't know, I feel like it's been doing a good job. It doesn't feel like heavy and weighed down with waxes or anything. The scent is good. And I don't know, I like it, I like it. Okay. I need to wipe this gloss off because I've already run my hair through it like 3 times. Okay, just giving you an example. That's the Mercier Caviar stick. See, everything else is just like wiping right off, but this stuff stays on your eyeballs. Moving on, I have a body lotion. This is from the brand Feel. I had to look it up online because I wasn't sure where it was sold. This is a pricier body lotion. Not as quite as expensive as like Moroccan oil, but I believe this tube is $28. This is from the brand Feel. It's their Balanced Moisture Balancing Cream. It moisturizes deeply for 24 hours. I definitely believe that claim. Let me tell you what, we've talked about my like blizzard snowstorm legs before. Whenever I wear black leggings, I can take them off. And even if I apply lotion that day, it's a straight up snowstorm in my leggings. I don't get it. My legs are just extremely dry even when I go and exfoliate them. But this lotion really does such a great job at moisturizing them. This and then the Moroccan oil, serum oil, I've talked about that before. If you have really dry, itchy skin, that stuff is amazing. But this lotion texture is just so unique. I have tried so many different body lotions, body creams. So the main ingredients in here, I think when I looked online, it said cucumber extract and then aloe vera, elder tree extract for fresh glowing skin. The scent is just really fresh and clean. I love the scent of it. But it's the texture that just really gets me. The way that it goes on your skin, it has this really slippery feel, but it doesn't stay greasy, but it makes your skin feel wet for a long time. Honestly, it almost feels a way like if you were to go in with a conditioner, how you'd have to almost feel like you have to keep rubbing, but I don't mind that at night as long as it's not sticky. Whenever I was browsing their site, I saw that they have an entire skincare line as well. Face oils, cleansers, masks. If you guys have tried anything from this line that you recommend, definitely let me know because I'm so in love with that body cream. I've been rationing it lately because I don't want to run out yet. The very last, I guess, still beauty skincare related product. I get quite a few different PR packages from Derma E. I like their stuff. Have yet to find something that I just absolutely love. This won me over quickly. This is their Vitamin C Bright Eyes Hydrogel patches. Before this, I was using the Pixie ones, which I like. I still love the Wander Beauty ones, but the gelatinous just goodness and just juiciness of these eye patches, they are so, I hate the word moist, but that's the best way to describe it. When you look in here, these have so much more serum than what, like, look at all that right there. That's all just juicy serum than what most other eye patches have. It's literally just like sitting in a massive puddle of serum. And even though they're that juicy, that sounds so gross, they don't slip and slide all over your face. They may slip down about this far and then I'll just hoist them back up and then they stay in place. I love using these before makeup, even like after makeup, after I wash my face and I'm laying down in bed doing the next thing that I'm about to show you. These are so good. So if you like the Pixie ones, but you're looking for something even juicier, definitely give these a go. They're really nice. Animal Crossing. Now, I'm not the biggest gamer by any means. Nintendo games, I will forever be a Mario fan. Super Smash Brothers, just Nintendo in general, that's definitely my favorite. Is it console, right? But Keegan recently got me Animal Crossing New Horizons. I feel like everyone and their mother is playing it. Recently, Nintendo Switches have been out of stock everywhere because I think it's been so hyped, just the game online, that people who typically don't even play video games are playing it. If you've never heard of it before, honestly, when you describe it, it sounds silly. You live on an island with animals, but you're a person and you shake trees, you harvest fruit, you fish, you collect bugs, you just customize and build your island. You can get like furniture that you customize. It sounds so ridiculous, but if you play, you know. It sounds stupid, but once you start, it's just like, hey, this is really relaxing. And I don't know. I like it. So if you have been looking for a new game to play and you've never tried before, give it a go. I bet you won't be disappointed. Okay, so that is it for my favorites. I didn't have that many products, but I feel like I've been talking for forever. Also, I like went around my house and pulled things out and like threw them behind me because I was tired of looking at my other stuff. It's still just like kind of bland because like I said, it was a hodgepodge of things, but it makes me happy that it's something different to look at for a little bit. I really want to get pampas grass for that vase. I think that'd be cute. Anyways, thanks so much for hanging out. Let me know some of your favorites down below. Let me know if you guys are playing Animal Crossing. If you are, what is your native fruit? I sound like such a geek right now, but that's okay. All right, so yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.